Ethiopians are the native inhabitants of Ethiopia, as well as the global diaspora of Ethiopia. Ethiopians constitute several component ethnic groups, many of which are closely related to ethnic groups in neighboring Eritrea and other parts of the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia's population is highly diverse with different languages and ethnic groups. Most of its people speak a Semitic or Cushitic language, which are both part of the Afroasiatic language family, while others speak Nilo-Saharan languages. The Oromo, Amhara, Somali and Tigrayans make up more than 3/4 of the population. But there are more than 80 different ethnic groups within Ethiopia. Some of these have as few as 10,000 members. Until the fall of the Derg, Amharic served as the sole official language in government administration, courts, church and even in primary school instruction. After 1991, Amharic has been replaced in many areas by other official government languages such as Oromo, Somali and Tigrinya. English is the most widely spoken foreign language and is taught in all secondary schools. According to the 2007 Ethiopian census in the Kia World Fact Book, the largest first languages are Oromo 24,929,567 speakers or 33.8% of the total population. Amharic 21,631,370 or 29.3%. And Italian. According to the Kia Fact Book, the religious demography of Ethiopia is as follows. Ethiopian Orthodox 43.8%, Muslim 31.3%, Protestant 22.8%, Catholic 0.7%, Traditional 0.6%, and other 0.8%. The largest diaspora community is found in the United States. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 250,000 Ethiopian immigrants lived in the United States as of 2008. An additional 30,000 U.S.-born citizens reported Ethiopian ancestry. According to Aaron Mateo Terrazas, if the descendants of Ethiopian-born migrants are included, the estimates range upwards of 460,000 in the United States. A large Ethiopian community is also found in Israel, where Ethiopians make up almost 1.9% of the population. Almost the entire community are members of the Beta Israel community. There are also large number of Ethiopian immigrants in Saudi Arabia, Italy, Lebanon, United Kingdom, Canada, Sweden and Australia. Studies of Ethiopians belonging to Semitic and Cushitic ethnic groups mostly from the north of the country estimate approximately 40% of their autosomal ancestry to be derived from an ancient non-African back migration from the Near East, and about 60% to be of local native African origin. Tishkoff et al. Of their assignment was distributed among the remnant associated ancestral clusters found in sub-Saharan Africa. The Cushitic cluster was also deemed closest to the non-African AACs, consistent with an East African migration of modern humans out of Africa or a back migration of non-Africans into Saharan and Eastern Africa. Wilson et al. An autosomal DNA study based on cluster analysis that looked at a combined sample of Amhara and Oromo examining a single enzyme variant's drug metabolizing enzyme loci, found that 62% of Ethiopians fall into the same cluster of Ashkenazi Jews, Norwegians and Armenians based on that gene. Only 24% of Ethiopians cluster with Bantus and Afro-Caribbeans, 8% with Papua New Guineans, and 6% with Chinese. A composite look at most Y-DNA studies done so far reveals that, out of a total of 459 males sampled from Ethiopia, approximately 58% of Y chromosome haplotypes were found to belong to haplogroup A, of which 71% is thought to have originated in Ethiopia or elsewhere in the Horn of Africa. About one-half of A1B1B found in Ethiopia is further characterized by A1B1B1A, which arose later in northeastern Africa and then back migrated to eastern Africa. Haplogroup J has been found at a frequency of approximately 18% in Ethiopians, with a higher prevalence among the Amhara, where it has been found to exist at levels as high as 35%, of which about 94% were found to belong to haplogroup J. Another fairly prevalent lineage in Ethiopia belongs to haplogroup A, occurring at a frequency of about 17% within Ethiopia. It is almost all characterized by its downstream sublineage of A3b2. Restricted to Africa, and mostly found along the Rift Valley from Ethiopia to Cape Town. Haplogroup A represents the deepest branch in the human Y chromosome phylogeny. Finally, haplogroup T at approximately 4% and haplogroup B at approximately 3% make up the remainder of the Y DNA haplogroups found within Ethiopia. The maternal ancestry of Ethiopians is similarly diverse. About half. There is controversy surrounding their origins as either native or a possible ancient back migration into Ethiopia from Asia. Passarino et al. Suggested that Caucasoid gene flow into the Ethiopian gene pool occurred predominantly through males. Conversely, the Niger-Congo contribution to the Ethiopian population occurred mainly through females. While there is debate among the scientific community of what exactly constitutes Caucasoid gene flow, the same study further stated, in